Om. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yat kripatamaham vande paramanandamadavam sada shiva samarambam Shankaracharya madhyamam asmadacharya paryantam Vande Guru Parampara. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11. Arjuna has seen the Vishwarupa. It is something beyond his imagination. He is terrified. It spells terror. And a brave person like Arjuna is totally shattered into pieces by seeing such horrible sight. And he is afraid, of course, he is afraid. At the backdrop of what he is seeing, he recalls his past interaction or behavior with Krishna. No doubt he knew that Krishna is avatar. He had full respect and reverence for Krishna as avatar. He had total confidence in Krishna. He had total shraddha in Krishna. That's why he opted for Krishna unarmed, single-handed. In fact, there is an incident before Mahabharata war. Just a few days before Mahabharata war, Krishna and Arjuna were in the evening going for a stroll. Krishna said, Arjuna, see, there is a peacock going. Arjuna said, yes, Krishna, peacock going. Are Krishna, are Arjuna, it is not a peacock, it is a swan. Arjuna, yes, it is a swan. After again said, Arjuna is not a swan, it's a crow. Yes. Then Krishna fired him. Are you in the senses? I am telling peacock, you say yes. I am telling swan, you can say yes. You say yes. I am telling a crow, you say yes. Can't you see what it is? Krishna, I know. If I deny, you'll make one there. Means you can make your statement true. I know. That's why I have to say yes. That much of Shraddha Arjuna had in Krishna. And yet, the friendship was there. Because of friendship and love that he had got, many times he must have taken license while behaving with Krishna, and all those things come in your mind, and she is seeking the pardon of Krishna. Maybe by mistake I have done it, or maybe because of my love and friendship to you, I have done it. But whatever it may be, what I have done should not have been done. Please pardon me. See the effect of that Vishwarupa, which gives of course it can't give, but it gives some idea about the magnitude, the greatness, the grandeur, and the terrifying, that is what, situation. All this now is what Arjuna is getting reacted inside now. And therefore he says he seeks apologies. 41. Sakheti matva prasabam yaduktam. He Krishna, he Yadava, he Sakheti. Ajanata mahimanam tavedam. Maya pramadat pranayena vapi. Yachavaha sartham asatkritosi. Vihara shayyasana bhojaneshu. Ekotavapyachyuta tat samaksham. Tat kshamaye Tvamaham aprameyam. Bhagavan, considering you as Sakha, my friend, I might have spoken something insultingly you. Of course, a friend out of humor may insult other friends. Not really for insulting, but just to tease him. So I am Prasavam insultingly, very much insultingly, or with disrespect, I must have spoken to something. I like, hey Krishna, hey Yadava. He said, hey Krishna, come here. Hey Yadava, come here. Saka, oh Pal, come here. Without paying you the respect. Why? Tava idam mahana mahimanam prajana. Not knowing this grandeur of yours. And what I must have told must be, pramadena, pramadat, by mistake, inadvertently, or pranayena, out of love, of my love towards you, I must have said. Or it may be, yachavahasartham, just to make fun of you, asatkritosi, I didn't respect you, where we are ashaya bhojane, where we were walking, sleeping, eating, ekaha api athava api achyut, tat samaksham. It may be I might have spoken lightly about you in your absence, or verily in your presence. So all this, please pardon me, because Bhagavan, you are aprameyam. You cannot be sized like this. Bhagavan is of such a Tiboli, you can't say. It's beyond our imagination. So your greatness is like this. What is it? Itase lokasya characharasya tvamasya pujyasya gururgariya natvat samosya bhetika kutonyaha lokatrayepya prabhava apratima prabhava asya characharasya lokasya pitasi. Of this mobile and immobile jagat, you are the father originator. Tamasya pujyasya garirgariya. So again, so that is what you are among the adorable one. You are the most adorable one. You are the Guru of all. Natvat samahasti. There is none who can equal you. Where is the question of anyone greater than you? There is none greater than you, no even in fact equal to you is not there. So therefore, with all humility, with repeated namaskar, I want. So beseech you, please forgive me. Tasmat pranamya pranidhaya kayam prasadaye tvamamishamidhyam piteva putrasya sakheva sakhyo priya priyayarasya deva sodum. Tasmat pranidhaya kayam pranamya. Totally bending my body like Sashtanga. Namaskar. The guy, Tvam, to you, Isham, the overlord of entire cosmos, Idam, worthy of adoration, worthy of praise. So, Prasadaye. Prasadaye means I propitiate, I pray, I beseech, I secure your favor. And therefore, all mistakes that I have done, you should forgive me like this. Pita putra saiva. A father forgives the mistake of the son. Sakheva sakhyo. A friend forgives the mistake of the friend. Priya priyayarasi. Or a person forgives the mistake of the beloved one. See, at time, father may not forgive because he wants to discipline the son. At times, friend may not forgive the friend, but priyaya priya. The one who is dear to oneself, one certainly forgives. So therefore, Sodum arasi, you should forgive me. If at all I have done any mistake, please forgive me. Now about what I saw. I'm really blessed. I'm very happy to that I got occasion to see this. At the same time, my mind is reeling. There's no composure. I am totally out of nerves because I can't see this horrible sight. Adrishta purvam rushitosmi drishtva bhayena cha pravyatitam mano me tadeva me darshaya deva rupam prasida devesha jagannivasa devesha devanam isha, the one who is the master of all deities. Jagannivasa, one who abides in all as I. Oh Bhagavan, adrishta puram drishtva rishita asmi. Having seen something unique, which was not ever seen in the past, having seen this Vicharupa, rishita asmi. I'm certainly pleased. Such a great opportunity you have bestowed on me. It is a unique opportunity. I am happy. At the same time, me manaha bhayena cha pravyatitam. Pravyatitam, afflicted. My mind is afflicted by fear. I can't tolerate this fright. Therefore, Deva, oh Bhagavan, the Deva Rupam me darshaya. Your earlier form alone means please show me now. Enough of this Vishwarupa. I don't want to see it anymore. In fact, I'm totally frightened. So therefore, you show me your earlier form. What is that earlier form? He says, Kiritinam gadinam chakrahastam ichchami tvam drashtumam tataiva tenaiva rupena chaturbhujena sahasrabaho bhava vishwamurti. Tvam Kiritinam. I would like to see you up there, this Kiritinam with the crown, Gadinam with the mace, Chakrastam with the disc, Ichchami, Drashtum Ichchami. In the earlier form only, I would like to see. Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbhujena. By your earlier form of having 4 arms, Sahasrabaho Bhava Vishwam. Oh, the one Bhagavan of endless form, please become your earlier form. This gives some hint that Krishna was always manning the 4 arms, or it may be whenever he wanted also, because it is just by sankalpa, by ichcha. It is not a physiological observability. We have got 2, and therefore Krishna has got 4. Or that why Durga 8, like this, Ashtabhuja. Depending on the need, they wield such embodiment. That's so. when born and when he gave darshan, Krishna, to Vasudeva and Devaki, he was a Chaturbhuja only. Afterwards, he withdrew it because Devaki said, don't see. So therefore, but anyway, Krishna was wielding 4 arms with the mace, disc, etc. Even disc also, Sudarshana Chakra. He can order it whenever he wants. Sahasrabahu. All arms is Bhagavan's arm only. Ishvara's arm only. Vishwamurti, Saramurti. All forms are your forms. So now Bhagavan replies. Bhagavan Uvacha, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, Maya Prasannena Tavarjunedam, Param Rupam Param Darshitamata Yoga, Tejomayam Vishwa Manantamadhyam, Yanme Twadannena Nadrishta Purvam. Arjuna, don't be frightened. Prasannena Maya. I am very much pleased with you. The devotional Param Rupam Atma Yoga Darshit. Therefore, by my yoga, my overlordship, my superior powers, I showed you my cosmic, which is Tejomayam, resplendent. Actually, resplendent is not a word, but we have to use the sub word. It is much more than that. Vishwam, Samastam, Anantam. You can't say it begins here, it begins there. Endless. And which form of mine was not seen by anyone earlier than you now. I might have shown some slides of cosmic form, 1 or 2 here and there. But in such magnitude, I had not shown the Vishwarupa to anyone. You have the privilege of seeing this, and you are the first one to see this. And this Vishwarupa Darshana is such that no sadhanas are adequate to command the sight of Vishwarupa. Only Ishwara has to decide that. Sadhanas can still look. Sadhanas in the sense, you do this karma, you get the result. You do this karma or yajna yaga, and you will get the Vishwarupa Darshana. No, it's not possible. Na veda yajna dener na danai, na kriya birna tapo birugrai, evam rupa shakyam druloki, drashtum twadannena kuru pravira. O mighty among the Kuru dynasty, see, Kaurava name has come because they belong to Kuru dynasty. Pandavas also belong to Kuru dynasty. Therefore, even the word Kaurava can be applied to Pandava, but by practice it has stuck to 100 Dhritarashtra Putra sons. And they are called Pandavas. Kuru Pravira, the one who is the most exalted one, mighty among the Kuru dynasty. Kuru dynasty. So that is Kuru Pravira. This form, which we have seen now, is not possible to see for anyone, whatever sadhana they may do. What are those? Na Veda Yajna Dayanai. by repeated study of Vedas, reciting the Vedas, by doing great yajna sacrifices, by giving great charities, kriyabhi, by great karmas, by ugra tapas, severe penance, by none of these sadhanas, this Vishwarupa that you have seen in this Dhruloke, in this on this earth, is not possible for anyone whosoever. Therefore, you have a reason to be proud of such impossible form was shown to you by Parameshwar. That shows your exaltedness. So don't be afraid, calm yourself. Mate vyatha vimudha bhava drishtva rupam ghorami drugmamedam vyapeta bhim prita mana punasvam tadeva me rupamidam prapasya idam mama idam idrug ghoram rupam drishtva. Drishtva, having seen this terrific form of mine. Mate vyatha macha vimudha bhava. So don't fear, don't get bewildered, don't get confused. Vyapeta bhi, being free from all the fears. Prita manaha, with a mind full of love. Say, please see my earlier form. In the not this, I'm withdrawing now because of request. This cosmic form, I'm going to show you now my usual form. We can't say earlier, the usual form. So here, Sanjaya interrupts and reports what Krishna has done. Sanjaya Vacha Ityarjunam Vasudevas Tatoktva Swakam Rupam Darshaya Masa Bhuyaha Ashvasaya Masa Chabhitamenam Bhutva Puna Saumeva Purmatma. See, Sanjaya is seeing what Arjuna is able to see. That is the great fortune of Sanjaya. In fact, Dhritarashtra could have seen it. The power given to Sanjaya was offered to Dhritarashtra to see what is happening. He knew that his sons are going to get annihilated. And he didn't want to see it. Then he gave it to Sanjaya, was a great Punyatma. So he was a minister. He was fighting on the side of Kauravas. But in between, he should come to report it. And this report is on the 10th day when Bhishma is shot and he is lying on the bed of arrows. At that time. So having said so, tatha uktva swakam rupam darshayamasa Vasudeva. Krishna showed his usual form. Not only that, Ashvasayamasa. Consoled Arjuna. Don't get frightened. Something great. You are fortunate. So that's Arjuna said. Why? Enam Bhitam. Arjuna, who was frightened totally, was consoled by Krishna. How? Punaha Saumya Vapu. Having assumed his usual, what is that? Pleasing, gentle form. His pleasing disposition. Krishna, the form itself is attractive, like Rama. The form is so attractive. If you, they say, if you see any limb of the limb of Rama, your eyes will get fixed. They are only so beautiful. Because Krishna, because of the name itself shows, one who attracts everyone to oneself. So Krishna. And now Arjuna sees the usual pleasing and gentle form of Krishna, and he heaves a sigh of relief. Abba, bach gaya. Really, it had come to that. He was so much frightened. Bach gaya, I got saved. Arjuna vacha drishtvedam manusham rupam tava saumyam janardana idanimasmi samvritta sacheta prakritim gata janardana. O Krishna, one who is prayed by all, one who destroys the evil doers. Having seen this gentle, pleasing human form as usual, idani sachetaha samvrittaha asmi. I have become prasanna chit. I could regain my pleased disposition. Prakritim gata. I could regain my original nature. That is, I could regain my composure of the mind. I was totally horrified. But now I have become normal. Bhagavan further replies, Sri Bhagavan Vacha Sudurdarshamidam Rupam Drishtavanasi Yanmama Deva Apyasya Drupasya Nityam Darshana Kangshina. This form, which is very, very difficult for any other to see. You have seen, do you know, even the Devatas are always eager to see this Vishwarupa, but they don't get it. I cannot be seen in this form, in this sadhanas, except bhakti like yours. Aham vedairna tapasa na dane na chejaya shakya evam vido drashtum drashtavanasi yanmam drashtavanasi mamyata. The form in which you have seen me is not possible for anyone to see even by such sadhanas. What are those? Vedai, by Vedadhyayana. Tapasa, by taking to great ascetic practices. Dhanena, by giving great charities. Ijjaya, by performance sacrifice. By no means whatsoever I can be seen in this form as you have seen. But one exception is, and that is what made you see this. Bhaktya tvananyaya shakya aham evam vidorjuna jnatum drashtum cha tatvena praveshtum cha parantapa ananyaya bhaktya, by unswerving devotion. Nanya, other than Parameshwara, Paramatma, there is nothing else whatsoever. But such total devotion, I can be known, I can be seen, and they can become one with me. So me of this nature, Jnatum, to know, Drashtum, have the direct sakshatkar, Tatveda praveshtum, to discover oneself with Paramatma. Paramatma and me are one and the same, is possible by bhakti. And this, even Vishwarupa. But for that sake, don't entertain a desire to see Vishwarupa. It's like a movie only. Sakaro nayo Bhagavan. However, ennobling form may be, it does invoke divinity, but it is not the true nature of divinity principle. It is useful, but it's only a means to an end. So therefore, don't have other desire now. Oh, I think by bhakti we'll be able to see Vishwarupa. Why you want to do? You are Bhagavad Sarupa. Why you want in between them? Once one lady asked me long back, Swamiji, what sadhana should be done so that Bhagavan, the one can become the mother of Bhagavan in avatar? I asked her, how did foolishness enter your mind? Don't think the mother of Bhagavan is always happy. See the plight of Kausalya. How much suffering she had to undergo. See the plight of Devaki, could not bring up the child. See, now Yashoda. I think Yashoda should be happy or not. She could be happy. But she had a, what is that? Complaint. What is that? I could not, what? See Krishna getting married. Means I could not arrange marriage of Krishna. Think of it. So much of proximity of Balakrishna she got, but still desire. I could not arrange the marriage of Krishna. These foolish desires have no end at all. And it has nothing to do with your final goal of life. Devotion, bhakti to Bhagavan must be for the sake of Bhagavan only, not to get this and that. Ananya bhakti. Your mind is centered on Bhagavan only and nothing other than Bhagavan. So that is bhakti ananya shakti. So therefore, Krishna is very clever. He wants to give a dose of bhakti to Arjuna, and this is the right time for it. Why? Frightened. He is frightened. So therefore, best thing is what? Have that love. What is bhakti? Bhakti is love toward Bhagavan. And that love for not for getting anything. You can't but love Bhagavan because you love yourself the most. Bhagavan is your Swarupa. Your Swarupa is Bhagavan. Bhagavan's Swarupa is you. Both are one and the same. Not two, but in our state of ignorance, they appear to be two, Bhakta and Bhagavan. No, 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 Bhagavan. How can Bhakta be Bhagavan? Have a little patience. Have a little more Shraddha. You and Bhagavan are either identical or not. You may have your own misgivings. You may have your own notions. But does Bhagavan know it truly or not? He is Sarvajna, omniscient. He can't be questioned. So therefore, don't philosophize this. Have full Shraddha in Krishna. Leave it to Krishna. You don't come in between to philosophize it. You know, it can't be one and the same. Krishna will decide. And what is good for you, he will give you. Have that total faith in him. Don't have conditional Shraddha and Bhagavan. These things I will decide. Let other things, let Krishna to look after. No, that is not the true bhakti. True bhakti means you have no will. It is his will be done. The Shraddha must be there. Once it happened, Satya Sai Baba was at Kodai. And the students were there. He asked, will you do what I ask you to do? All said, yes, yes, Swami, yes, yes. He repeatedly asked, are you sure? So, will you do what I have asked you to do? Yes, 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 yes. He said, go on the terrace and jump below. Who will do that? No, no reply. All were silent. Then one boy stood up. Swami, I will do that. And he proceeded. He called him back. Sit down. Will the mother tell a child to do something harmful? Do you think that I will allow you to jump from there? So that way. But the total confidence must be there. Whatever it does for my good. If you don't have that much of Shraddha and Ishvara, your devotion is still questionable. It is at apprentice stage. So therefore, by see that Ananya word is very useful. Ananya means undivided attention. Mind doesn't go anywhere other than Ishvara. That is neither 1 hour Bhagavan, other things, other time. No. Bhagavan and Bhagavan alone. And again, there is nothing other than Bhagavan. So therefore, Bhagavan now administers a dose of bhakti. See, bhakti is indispensable. up to the point when your mind gets totally absorbed in a Swarupa. There is no cognition of your body, your stature at samsari jiva, no cognition of jagat, no triputis. I am experiencing this state. No. All that is there is only one homogeneous, self-evident Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone. Even the Ishvara drops. Leave aside Jiva Jagat. Is the notion, that is what the notion of Ishvara drops. Until that, Ishvara is the friend, philosopher, and the guide. Ishvara Bhakti, till then, is indispensable. Advaita Vedanta at practical level doesn't discard bhakti. At absolute level, paramarthika level, there is no status of Ishvara, and therefore there is no occasion of any role for bhakti. Till then, bhakti is indispensable. See, those who conclude that Dvaita is Satya, duality is true, Jiva is Jiva, Ishvara is Ishvara. Those who conclude Vishishta Dvaita, Ishvara is the whole, we are the part, function. They are true at their level, but they are not in a position to understand and appreciate non-dual from Paramartha standpoint, from the absolute standpoint. That times, many times we find even great devotees, sages, they are intolerant towards Advaya, non-dual. But a Vedanti, if he is true to the salt of Vedanta, he is never intolerant towards Dvaita or Vishishta Dvaita. He knows their level. At their level, it appears like that. But he knows it is a stage they have to go through. And if one who is speaking of Advaita and is intolerant about Advaita and Vishishta know for certain he knows not what Advaita is. Not possible. So therefore, Ishvara Bhakti, the practical level, is indispensable. More so in this Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, the name of the Lord itself is so powerful that it can surpass all other sadhana. That is the specific feature of this age. Bhagavan Nama. Because Bhagavan will take care, will come to tell chapter. He is capable. He will take care of what you need. That is it. as poet saint of Kannada, Purandaradasa famous. He had composed many poems given to devotion. He challenges Bhagwan. Ninu yako, ninna hangu yako, ninna namada balavandiddare saku. Bhagavan, why do I need you? I don't need you. Ninna hangu yako. I don't need your ashraya. I need not seek resort to you. I don't need that. But one thing I need. Ninna namada balavandu iddare saku. If I got the power, the strength of your name with me, enough. I don't need you also. See the greatness of the name of the Lord. And how much you have to spend to take the name of the Lord? How much you have to spend? Even what you call that so-called entertainment, idiot box and channel payment, etc. etc. You are so foolish that in the name of entertainment, you pay and weep. Is it not? You are seeing a movie for which you are paying. You may not have gone to theater, but the channels from where you have to pay them. And the tragedy you see there, and you weep, for which you have paid. See how intelligent you are. For entertainment, you have to pay. How much you have to pay for taking the Bhagwan Naam? Sabat Ramdas says, Nama Geta Phukase. Phukat. You don't spend anything at all. If not anything, if Vedanta doesn't enter, take Bhagwan Nama. That will do wonders. Huh? It will see to it that in course of time, you also can discover what you are in reality. That much of power Bhagavan Nama has got, more so in this Kali Yuga. But don't put any conditions to Bhagavan. You don't ask him to do this way, that. Give a free hand to Bhagavan. Thy will be done. Then he knows how to maneuver you, how to lead you, and take you to the final destination. That is your Swarupa, that is Bhagavat Swarupa. He knows better than you and me. Have that full Shraddha, not partial Shraddha, not conditional Shraddha. Have that full Shraddha. So therefore, Arjuna, develop bhakti. What should be done for that? Mat karma kran mat paramaha bad bhakta sangha varjita nirvaira sarva bhuteshu yasamameti pandava. Arjuna, such devotee of mine will gain me. With that, Yaha mat karma krit, always does service to me. Not that I want, it is for his own good. And that service, whatever, not in some idol, etc. Everything is Bhagavad Swarupa. Janata Janardana. The people themselves are Bhagavad Swarupa. Serving the people, serving of the Bhagavan. Serving the needy and the distressed is the service of Bhagavan. Not only just worship, etc. That is the better service. Worship of Bhagavan. Mat karma krit. Doing all karmas for my sake. But you may do for karma for Bhagavan's sake, but your goal of life may be something else. For example, a servant by all means serves the king, but his goal of life is not king. His goal of life is Shiva, Narayana, something. No. Works for me alone. Paramatma alone. Parameshwara alone. Bhagavan alone is the goal of life. For who? And thereby he becomes a Mad Bhakta. Takes to me by all means. All that he wants to seek in life is me, Bhagavan only. Sangavarjita. He has no asakti. He has no preeti. He has no sneha. He has no affection for anything other than me. All love of his is centered in me, Bhagavan, and it is not scattered in any object, in any entity, any being. Nirvairaha sarvabhuteshu. Sarvabhuteshu nirvairaha. Has no enmity with anyone whatsoever. He knows everything is Bhagavad Sarupa. The one who conducts like this, Saha Pandava Mam Eti. He gains me. He discovers himself to be none other than me, Paramatma. Thereafter, there are no two, only one, Bhagavan and Bhagavan alone. The hitherto samsari jiva has disappeared. A stage lower than that, maybe like the different lokas, Kailasa, Vaikuntha, Goloka, like that. Lower stage. Go beyond the stage. So that's why don't ask this and that from Bhagavan. Bhagavan knows better what is good for you, final good to you. You will leave it to him. He will make you discover what is there is Bhagavan. You, the hitherto jiva, samsari, will just disappear. He was an imposter. He was a notional entity. That wrong notion will go. With this, the Vishwarupa Darshana, 11th chapter is over. Now starts the 12th chapter, Bhakti Yoga. We'll take next time. To begin with, Arjuna has a doubt. And Bhagavan obliges and answers. Here's the question. Why scriptures insist on ekanta for a mumukshu? Ekanta, ekaki, living in solitude. Why solitude? Ekanta is recommended by the Shastras for a mumukshu. The goal of mumukshu is discover one's swarupa, for which Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana or Atma Chintana is necessary. Now, for Nididhyasana, for Atma Chintana, you have to get rid of your Anatma Chintana. You have to get rid of your thinking of all that is not Atma. And with the help of scriptures and Guru's teaching in accordance with scriptures, you have to attempt to make the mind dwell on your Swarup, which needs a conducive environment wherein you can easily get rid of Anatma Chintana. Thereby, your Atma Chintana becomes nirvigna, unobstructed. Such a situation, such an environment is possible provided the sadhaka, the mukshu, the seeker lives alone. Nirvigna. Brihadaranyaka says, Nanudhyayat bahut shabda vacho hi viglapanamita. Don't talk of many things, anatma. Not Atma Chintana, not Shastra, anatma. Vacho hi viglapanamita. It's only exhaustion to your speech. Speech is not independent. It is connected to mind. Means when you go on talking about anatma, your mind is equally preoccupied in anatma. Where is the occasion for the mind to dwell on atma? So therefore, ekanta, solitude, is recommended by Shastra. Not present day solitude. Bagal mein hi, by the side there is what? Smartphone. Can you expect solitude? Whole world is there by your side. That is hypocrisy. So not that. There is This is highlighted by Shastra. How company of others induces you to what? Get immersed in the thinking or the talk of another. One more thing. When you are alone, no one around, you are with yourself. Suppose some other person comes, what happens? Someone else has come. Courtesy demands that you have to what? Attend to him. Means you have to relate yourself to other person, and the context may be. What is the first and foremost thing required for this? I. This body as I, and then you relate to the other person. Is it not? If you are alone, there is no consideration of I-ness in the body. It is that goes on. Jokingly, it happened once. I was in a big ashram of international fame. With me, 2 students of mine were there. It was around 11 a.m. We happened to go to their bookstall, huge bookstall. 11:30, their dining table, lunch bell goes on. It was deserted. Nobody was there. It was Ojitri there. And my students were picking up because I had read those books, etc. I was not interested. And I knew even what is the latest book. So they selected few words. There was only one person, cashier. There is no 4th person there. So he was there, the table, you were sitting. They went there, showed the books, and he was taking the money, calculating and taking. Golden days. Now all computerized. I had nothing else to do. I just went. He is sitting on his right side are the 2 students. I was in front of that table, and on the left side of me, I was just leaning on the table and just looking. Suddenly he said, "Come this side." He told me, "Come this side." It was the tone of authority. I was a little surprised. Why is he saying like this? Suddenly my eyes went on the table. There was an arrow. His left side for ladies, right side for gents. Because in that ashram, ladies and gents, these are very meticulously followed. No mixing, even the, what is that? Shopping centers also different timing for ladies and gents. I had nothing else to do. I moved and went near the door, which is exit. Now look, there in such place, I have to remind myself, what is that? I'm a man, not a woman. I'm a man, not a woman. And a woman has to remind, I'm a woman, not a man. I'm a woman, not a man. Why? Discipline. Like that it happens. When you want to relate to someone, first identify with yourself. I. If you are alone, that occasion doesn't arise at all. One more thing, how more people make the mind get diverted in many other things is beautifully captured like this. Eko bhikshu yathokta syat. A person who is solitary, alone, bhikshu, sannyasi, yathokta, he is the right sannyasi in the sense he is the one who discards all anatma talks and dwells on atma chintana. That is the way it should be. But without other than that, dvau eva mithunam smritam. If two are there, other may be sannyasi also. Mithunam, couple, a pair, all talk start. Like this. Himalayas, no? With the two sannyasi. Oh, that's Anna Kshetra. Better food is available. This Anna Kshetra is not good. Talk. We have Bhiksha is better. They may not talk big, the other. Talk. Two. Trayaha grama samakhyata. If 3 persons are called, it is called a village. More talks. Urdhvam tu nagarayati. More than 3 means city. Above the city. Therefore, the guidelines for Mumukshu. Nagaram nahi kartavyam. Not even 4 persons together. Gramo va mithunam tatha. Not even grama, 3 persons. Mithunam, 2 persons, no. Why? Grama varta itesham syah. All talks of this thing, including politics. Bhiksha varta parasparam. News about Bhiksha, where better food is available. Not only that, sneha paishrunya matsarvam. Sannikarshat pravarte. These are the dangers in being in. See, we are talking about the mumukshu at the final stage. Don't bring social custom, etc. I am not talking about grahasthas. Grahasthas may have duties. Talking of a sannyasi or a serious move with intent on nididhyasana. We are talking about that. And ekanta is for them. Shastra also doesn't speak of ekanta others. What happens in the company? What happens? All these breed sneha. Either you develop affection with someone, paishunya, criticize someone, gossip something, matsaryam, jealousy toward someone, sannikarshat pravartati. All these take place in the company. So therefore, a serious mumukshu must be very alert and try to be in ekant, in solitude, so that he can or she can apply the mind totally to Atma Chintana Nididhyasana. Om Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti.